YouTube, ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to Marvin's Marketing Madness. I am your host for today, Marvin Strickland, and today, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to talk about the waiting game with the 200 mailers with 30-day success formula. I'm going to tell you what the problem is. I'm going to tell you the problem that's upcoming. And then I'm going to tell you a couple of solutions that can help you navigate through this limbo period that you guys are in. So let's get into it. But before I get into all of that, I'm going to need you to slap that subscribe button on the ass for me one time, either right now or before you get up out of here, whichever one tickles your fancy. So let's get right into it. I've been noticing that a lot of people have been on YouTube asking about the 200 mailers, how long does it take? I haven't got my welcome letter, I haven't got my new newsletter, XYZ, whatever. And people are beginning to get extremely frustrated because they basically are becoming impatient because they, of course, naturally they want to start making money. But I'm going to tell you exactly what the problem is. And I seen this the first time I seen a lot of people in 30-day success formula promoting this particular service, which is the 200 mailers done for you. Now, it was advertised to a lot of people that if you didn't want to do all of the technical stuff that comes with online marketing, this was the company for you because you wouldn't have to do any of that. The company would automatically just send out your mailers for you, and you basically just sit back and let the money roll in. The problem with that is a lot of people, and there are a lot of people who gravitated to that company solely off of that premise, that had no experience at all on selling anything or promoting anything on the internet. Because, rightfully so, I'm going to sign up for this company so they can do the marketing and closing the sales for me, and I can just make money off of that. I don't have to pay anything up front. Boom, it's a win-win, right? But the problem became when 30-day success formula had to restructure, and they stopped sending out mailers, and they told you guys not to send out the old ones. Now, from the time that they stopped sending out the old letters and the time that they're going to send out the new letters on June 5th, the space in between creates the limbo for the people who have no marketing experience at all that has signed up under this company. So the question becomes, what do I do now? So now there are people that are telling people in their downline, well, what you can do is come in this group and we'll give you these postcards and you can redirect them to your website. Website? What website? You guys told me I didn't have to do the website. People told me that I didn't have to go through the conversion pros and make me a website. You guys didn't tell me about capture pages. You told me I didn't have to do any of that. So now you see the level of frustration that's beginning to brew with the people that have no marketing skills that's in 30-day success formula that signed up for the free $200 mailers. And that was damn near like the selling point for most people who were marketing this thing on YouTube. Now the problem has become 30-day success formula has stated, and I quote, that when they stopped sending off the mailers, whoever was next in line for their mailers to go out on that day will be the first person to get theirs sent out on June 5th. Now I want you to take this into real reasonable thought here. So that means, and this is the biggest problem that's going to end up showing its head again months later. That means that if you signed up around the time where they cut off the mailers yours is going to be sent off on June 5th, June 6th, so on and so forth. If you signed up after they stopped sending out the mailers, might that be mid-May, end of May or whatever, you're looking at end of June, early July for your mailers to be sent out. If you, now, here's a bigger problem. People are still signing up people in this limbo period. So there are people that had signed up yesterday, people that signed up last week, and those people are further along in the line. So when they signed up for the 200 mailers, you're looking at basically the end of July, early August. So you see the backlog that's starting to create here. You see the backlog because nobody has stopped promoting this thing in the time of limbo. There are people that are taking shortcuts to still promote this thing until 30 Day Success Formula, gets back into gear on June 5th. 30 Day Success Formula has a 12-page PDF. There is no way in the world you can put 12 pages of information on one page, even if it's front and back. It's impossible. So what people are doing, they are editing the PDF, printing it off, and mailing it out and signing people up. And when they sign people up, those people more than likely are going to opt for the free 200 mailers done by the company. And those people are going to have to wait till damn near August to get their mailer sent off, which is going to create it's going to create a problem. So instead of people just learning more about the company, instead of learning more about marketing, people are still pushing this thing and they're leaving out vital information. People are still pushing this thing because they need to make money because they signed up out of desperation. You never, and I repeat, you never ever sign up for any money-making opportunity, any biz out of desperation. You never sign up for these opportunities because you need a bill paid next month, because something like this could happen to any company. Not just 30 Day Success Forum, this could happen to any company. So you have to be prepared for that. And that's going to be one of the biggest problems that's upcoming. Trust me, it's going to happen. Because people are going to grow impatient, they're going to get frustrated, especially, like I said, the people who have no experience in marketing online. I'm already seeing it. I'm already seeing it in the videos from the sponsors because they're getting upset if they're down the line because they're asking so many questions, and rightfully so, because you guys are not telling them anything. So now people are just taking them amongst themselves and saying, well, I'm going to figure this thing out myself. So that's the problem. That's the problem that's going to end up happening. And I'm telling you, the solution is this, and it's extremely simple. Learn marketing. Learn sales. YouTube it, Google it, read a book, listen to an audio book, read whatever. Learn marketing. Start now. Because if anything else was to happen with 30 Day Success Formula, where there is another pause period, you've been and put yourself in a position where it wouldn't bother you, it wouldn't affect you as much. Because the people who are riding out this wave until June 5th with no problem are the people who know marketing, are the people who know sales. Those people are still signing up people because they know they have the skill set. So to the people who signed up with 30 Day Success Formula that have no clue how to market anything on the internet, and you signed up for the 200 mailers, I'm telling you now, you have a wait. You have a wait before, and you have to think about this, they have to mail the flyers out, and then you have to wait for the time for you to even get a response from the mailers. So you guys have a nice wait before you even see any type of response or results from those 200 mailers, especially if you signed up within the past 2 to 3 weeks. Or if you signed up recently, you really have a wait. Can you imagine the letters on top of letters on top of letters that they have to send out on June 5th? Can you imagine? Can you imagine? So, that's my information for today. People, learn marketing. Don't take shortcuts with the PDF. Just wait it out. Wait until 30 Day Success Formula gets up and running again on the 5th and take it from there. Stop taking shortcuts. I know you really have to make this money for whatever reason, but just wait it out. You got about 4 to 5 days. Just wait it out and see what the company does and stop taking shortcuts and learn marketing. Learn it. This has been Marcus Marketing Madness. Y'all be cool.